Hello and welcome to Deck Techs with LadyLavinias. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at a deck called Cheap Kicks. Now, Cheap Kicks is with some new alchemy cards, mainly the Fearsome Whelp. Fearsome Whelp is a tiny baby dragon. It is a 2-mana 1/1 that says, at the beginning of your end step, each dragon card in your hand perpetually gains the spell cost 1 colorless less to cast. Well, so the idea is to make all of my dragons cheaper. Dragons can be just plain old dragons, they can be shapeshifters, or, with the help of a Massive Nexus, as you can guess it, anything else can also become a dragon. So the idea is to have the Massive Nexus into play, and then everything gets colorless cheaper. It also affects kicker. So once you discount as much as you can for colorless, like the Varix is discounted by 2, anything after that will go towards making the kicker cost cheaper. So cheap kicks. So we have a bunch of things in order to do that. We have Vanquisher's Banner to fuel up our hand, burn down the house, as well as Sarkhan for a bit of removal. And then ultimately a Slyn Voda so that we can bounce everything on opponent's side and have a one-sided board wipe. Eventually Slyn will get into be 3 mana, including the kicker. So this is a really nice deck. We do need to have the Fearsome Whelp stay on the board. We also have Ominous Traveler just to get us extra fodder, extra cards in our hand. And eventually, once we have Massive Nexus, we can actually also make the Traveler cost 0 mana to play, and then make everything that it brings us, all of these random werewolves, vampires, or spirits, to be super cheap as well. So we're gonna run it and see how it does today. Okay, so we're going to be looking for a whelp, tiny dragon, that we can discount a bunch of things and hopefully draw enough cards that we can just keep going. So this hand's okay. I do have the Midnight Clock that would refill our hand. Faceless Agents would probably be able to find our tiny dragon. I will keep this hand and see what we can do. It's mono white. Probably, oh, no, it's not mono white, it's the Selesnya deck that we've seen so much about. Okay, so I guess we'll go with our Traveler here. Traveler will let us find this dominating vampire that we actually might need versus their deck. This lets us gain control of target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of vampires you control. So we will need things like the shapeshifters. Oh, okay. It's this deck. Got it. Well, thankfully they put everything on the LCN, so it could be worse, it could be on this druid. You can pay 1, sack it, right? I will do that next turn. So for now I probably just need a blocker. Okay, we didn't get the tiny dragon, we got big dragon, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to use this dominating vampire, take this, and then protect one of my own things, sack it. Honestly, I think I just want the agent, though. If they had, like, added more things, I'd been like, alright. I would like that, please. Oh, is this only you control? That's so funny. Okay. Alright, so all that glitter is gone. We'll take some damage. Man, this Geyser Mage on this token will be so good. That's gonna be next turn, so... I can do Midnight Clock. Faceless Agent. Of course, now I find the Whelp. I mean, I punch in for 2, because I need to deal with this game eventually. I would have kept putting everything on the Druid. Oh. Okay. That I gotta deal with. I'm wondering if I should just kill this Druid now. I think I should. Honestly, I would rather just make sure the Druid's not here. Okay. I think that's fine. I think the Druids just has too much potential to be bad if they decided that they wanted to start putting things on the Druid. I don't want to deal with that, so... Well, that's sad. Oh. Interesting. You didn't want to do this for the Whelp? Hmm. Wow. Real strange. Okay. They give a flash thing? Okay. That's fine. So, they used it. They are top decking now officially. I am fine with that. Like, debating if I should have, like, more dragons in my hand. I think I should. Maybe kicker here. It's not so easily dealt with now, unless they just top deck and find another blessing. This was 1 less to cast, so it was slightly cheaper. Yeah, it does tap something down, unfortunately. I mean, at that point, it's very dead, so nothing I can do there. That's okay. And we know Geyser Mage to bounce this forever. And I'm gonna go Ominous Traveler. Really don't have any other vampires because we don't have our Nexus yet. How many? We have 6, so yeah, we'll get the Howl pack because I think we'll be there. We'll be okay there. Wow, they found another Sarkon, or Archon of Sun's Grace. Okay, well, that's bad, but that's okay. It's actually better to say human now. Human will trigger both there. I guess the Sociolite's fine. We really can't do anything yet. This is at 9. I can cheat this in next turn. Oh, I can't pay it! Even though I can cheat this in, I can't actually pay the ability. Well, that's... Why is this even in here? Okay. That's an oversight. If I've ever seen one. I was like, oh, I'm gonna cheat the dragon in. Easy. Okay, so that'll trigger on my turn then. And I'll throw these 2 away and get a bunch of other things. Okay, that'll trigger, get 2 of those. And then they'll get to draw another card off the champion as well. Opponent's side is getting pretty scary though. My stomach just growled. Alright. It's midnight. Okay. I think we wait another turn, one more turn, and we should be good to go. I need like a Leviathan, something. I need the Leviathan now. I'm doing this because I want to find another dragon or just the Leviathan, either or. Yeah, we just need to find the Leviathan. Shotgun's not bad either, but... Let's do that. This will trigger. Okay. Then we say no attacks. We discard these two. All of those is cheaper. It goes back to day. So we played a lot of things. It's going back to night. Nice. I really need to find it. We're gonna go Dominating Vampire. Oh my god, we still haven't found the Leviathan. Okay. I want this one. Give that one to me. Then... this. Tiny dragon. We still haven't found it. God. Orpheus and Whelp. They're so tiny. Okay. Trigger, trigger. Then, I mean, I feel like we go all, but I'll just keep those back. And the tiny dragon back. And I think everything else can just go. I'm not figuring it out. I have Play with Fire. Why did they have lifelink because of the Archon? Oh my god. That's so good. I mean, I feel like that's game, just gaining all of that life. It's just a casual 58. I don't know about you, opponent, but it looks like death to you. Alright. We finally had the engine going. Oh my goodness, we have the engine. So that's what it was supposed to do. This one says any Pegasi get lifelink. I forgot about that, so like everything had lifelink as well. With the Dominating Vampire. And then I was looking, bottom 27 for that Leviathan, but I guess we really didn't need it at the end. We're just kind of going wide. This was a 14 after all the said and's done. There's that. Okay, so that was what the deck was supposed to do. So that's a good example of what we were trying to look for. We were trying to do exactly that. Oh, Sparring Regiment. Okay, well, we're gonna try to see if we can find a game where you can properly see the discounting costs, and hopefully we can also win a game with it as well. Okay, this has the Whelp and the Masswood Nexus, so hopefully this will be the game that you can see the difference. And we'll keep this. Are on the draw, so hopefully find something. Okay. There's the Traveler, which is the Traveler with the Nexus would be extra cool as well. See, it might be an Azorius control deck, though. I have nothing to discount it yet. I could go with the Traveler, but I think Guess I could go the Traveler. Buys me some turns. Something to do. Faithful Mending? Okay. Some of my favorite cards. I saw a Mirror March in there. How dare you throw that out? How dare. Okay, so it's a Jeskai deck. Makes me excited. Omen of the Forge. Unfortunately, the Traveler will die to the Omen, but that's okay. It's okay, you did your job. Same thing. I would rather get the Masswood Nexus out before I start putting in this Whelp, so we're gonna go Pretender. Go Dragon. That'll be our turn, and we're hopefully finding another land on top. That's what I would really like, a land, so I could play it on Masswood Nexus, and then we'll start getting to go. The Whelp making everything else cheaper. Excited for the Mirror March. I want opponent to do fun Mirror Marchy things. These are spoils, so they dropped Ravens. Okay, we did not find it, which is kind of sad. That's okay. We can go Headless Rider. Yeah, we'll go Headless Rider then. Which is still pretty good. It still will make 2/2/2s if these both die. So let's get some value out of there. It's really cool. I just want them to do Mirror March things. They discarded it, which is kind of interesting to me. I'm trying to think of things that bring back enchantments. I think Dance of the Mance does that, right? Brings back certain enchantments so that they would discard. I hope that's what this is. Alright, we got our land. We got our Masswood Nexus. It's very important to us. Okay. So, I'm expecting the Doomscar here. Could also be take an extra turn. Doomscar. Both trigger, so I get 2/2/2s. Not playing any actual creatures. But playing the Fearsome Whelp next turn will let us start discounting the Geyser Mage. Of course, another one. Alright. I think we just go in with the 2. Right? We'll play our Fearsome Whelp, and I think I'll play with Fire just for the Scry as well as the extra damage to face. Hopefully they don't have another Omen to just kill this. Okay, so it does at least trigger, making the Geyser Mage now cheaper. Opponent probably has lots of decision making to do. Alright, it's just in Scry 2. Got it. At this point, they're probably gonna look for it. I think it is probably Dance the our Abyss of Sea God to give haste. Well, we're gonna find out. That would be really cool. I kind of want them to do it. So there's just confetti just falling on my tiny cat here. So much confetti just all over. This cat should be just swatting it down. Okay. Okay, so that's in second cure Best to See God. Another Raven. We're gonna do this because the whelp is going to die here. Bladewing is cool and all, but they're about to kill that, so I think I'm just gonna try to find a land so I can go burn down the house. They might decide now to kill one of the 2/2s, which would be really nice. Well, made me sad. I did do this preemptively, I guess. Should have waited to see targets at least. I just assumed it would be the whelp, though. Oh! Never mind, it's totally fine. That's how it goes. I'm kind of dead here anyway, though. We have 8/16, right? I don't think I have time to wait for the discount. I think I should just straight up go Bladewing. We'll make this one cheaper. So now it is 4 mana. Because the kicker cost will be cheaper next turn. I might be dead this turn. We'll see. Looks like they've been looking for something, but they only have 2 cards in hand. I don't know if they've found it. They could have straight out played this Cure Best to See God instead. But I think they want a very explosive, fun play. Oh, they look like they're targeting. They have it. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay. This will be... I'm surprised they didn't shock themselves in for it, though. Come on. I'm excited to see it. All at once. Alright, here it is. That's death for me. Obviously. Let's see. It's 4, 8, 9, 10, 12. Super lethal. Look at all these birds, too. Oh, man. Wonderful. Nice. I'm excited for this. More. Okay, so that'll turn Purpurose on, too. And it's interesting because they are technically, it's a non-token creature enters the battlefield, but because they're creatures and they're not tokens, they come in as creatures. Good game. I really love. Awesome game, opponent. I mean, I can't be mad at Mirror March flips because Mirror March flips make me really happy. They're just super fun. Alright, well, we're gonna try again. See if, get deck a good showing to it. Okay. So, let's go for another game. Hopefully we can show off the engine again, have a good time with Here's some Whelp. Sounds good to me. Okay, so let's get our Fearsome Whelp going. It can discount for the Faceless Agent. I could also just go search for Escanta, depending on what they have. This is tough. How much removal they have. Alright, I'm gonna actually throw out the Fearsome Whelp because I think I want to go search for Skanta into Midnight Clock to going that way. The Faceless Agent will probably get us another Whelp. If they don't, they don't, but I think that's our decision here. Because it looks like opponent might be a lot of removal. Just don't want to deal with it. Hopefully the search for Skanta will be able to help us into whatever we need. I'm assuming it's a lot of discard and removal on opponent's side. Yep, looks like it. And we're not going to fall for it. Sure, land's fine. Going Midnight Clock, so that's not great for them. They want me to play creatures, so they don't waste their time in removing creatures, but Midnight Clock is kind of not something that they're gonna really like. It also means all their discard efforts are gone after midnight. So everything is bring back in to the deck, as well as I get to draw a bunch of cards. So I'm fine going Midnight Clock, next turn, Steam Vents into Vanquisher's Banner, just have no creatures for them to actually use all the removal on, until I'm ready to go. Like they are deciding or upset that I am not playing any creatures. Could be either or. But thankfully, their rope is short, so I don't have to edit this as much because I could just keep talking. Just during this part, there is things to add for the deck. Like the Midnight Clock's going in, and that is a pass turn to a opponent who may or may not be here any longer. Ah, destroy it, end thing. That's pretty rough. We're going to the Slinvoda. That is really sad that they actually had artifact removal. Or Midnight Clock. Alright. Put that out. Definitely go Sarkhan Dragon Hands. Just gonna have more discard fodder, I think. So if they want to discard more things, they can. They can have a bunch of stuff. Fortunate, they have the remove for that. Again, a lot of removal. I guess we're gonna go our Maskwood Nexus here. That will enable our dragon eventually. I do want one land so we can go Vanquisher's Banner. That would be much better. I'm really sad that they have Kolgan's Command, because that means that some of my stuff can be just gone. I think both of those, and then we can just keep the banner. That is 8 cards, so at worst... Oh, if everything goes out. Okay. Well, there goes my Steam Vents, so now I can just start top decking, and we can have our Vanquisher's Banner for... Dragon? Human. I think there's more humans in the deck, technically. We're gonna go human, actually. I mean, it doesn't actually matter if I have a Maskwood Nexus, but just in case the Maskwood Nexus is gone, now I'm able to do that. So unfortunately, that exiles my graveyard, so I can't even transform the search. So they're just gonna go Bone Crusher, Giant. We're gonna keep that. It's actually a pretty decent one, because that also lets me draw cards. This will be 4. That'll deal with that problem, so I guess so. Okay. it's a 6/5 because of the banner. Which is a decent blocker versus opponent. They have 4 cards. They can't even Croxa yet. They can make me discard, but hopefully with the search it won't be as bad. Okay, that's sad. They might sacrifice both of these. Player discards a card. Player sacks a creature. So let's see if they choose the ground troops or the Rankle. Dire Fleet. Okay. We're gonna put that out this time. Graveyard. And we're gonna go Fearsome Whelp, drawing a card. Also, let's get the Traveler in. The opponent lost life this turn. They won't have. Okay, so if I do this... Oh, it's only 2 then. I didn't think that one through. I didn't think about that one very well. Because when this is bounced, I only have 2 vampires and not 3. Okay. I will lose 3, I think. They're gonna make me discard one of the Travelers anyway, so it really didn't matter. I guess I should have done that opposite then, because if they make me discard... Yeah, I should have done that opposite so I don't lose 3 life. Let's go transform. I could do more things, draw more cards. I'll draw a card, discard a card. I think I'm just gonna get the Scab. Go Fearsome Whelp. Do this. Go the Traveler once more. Okay. I mean, so I lose the play with fire. It's fine. I didn't really want it anyway. I guess I could have used it, but I'd rather just keep refueling my hand. So the Crox is coming in right now. I already knew that. No, it's 5 still. Alright, so I'm just debating what I want to do here. Nah, I was hoping for another thing. I think I'm dead. I think I actually just killed myself. Because I have my greed. Well, they can't get it out, right? So that's at least something. Oh, I gotta hope. So I got really lucky there. They couldn't actually get this, so I'm gonna take 3. Well, this is annoying. They're gonna take the scab then. Wow. Unlucky. There it is. So that'll be 6, and then I'll die. That's a problem. I mean, I could probably die here if they just have anything, though. Man, that's a big problem. I can't kill it, because I will die then. I need to draw this instead. I think I could do this. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh. Opponent didn't do the math. Nice. Wow, I was dead there multiple ways. I got very lucky that opponent did not do the math, because I did. Oh my goodness, I was like, well, so if I kill this, right, if I kill this with the play with fire plus the Sarkon minus, that means that they now have 5 things to escape, and I have no cards in hand to get rid of that. So I actually couldn't kill this thing. And I had to hope that they didn't have any other ones. Wow, what a game. That was super close. I got very lucky there. Okay. So that was that game. I hope you guys liked this deck. It's kind of wonky. It gets there. It just takes a little while, but it's super fun to play. Take a look at it one more time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and a like or comment on what your version of, if you could make any dragon cheaper. Is it obviously has to be a Shivan dragon, right? That's how it is. Anyway, I will see you in the next video, YouTube. Bye!